Alright, hey, what's up, guys? This is Big Tony with another episode of Destiny How To. Um, Now, in the last episode, we showed you kind of the orbit screen and everything that you can do from that. This is the tower. This is where you end up when you spawn into the tower. I mean, gorgeous setting back here. You can see the city. I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous. So again, this video is just these videos are for informational purposes, to help with certain things where people are, things like that. I mean, so first off, let's start with just right here. You've got your postmaster. Now, what will happen here is she'll give you stuff like when you earn certain bounties as you're leveling up. She'll give you those. She'll also give you lost items, any blue engrams and up, like blue, purple, or yellow, that drop while you're in a mission and maybe you don't see them, will get lost, and she'll have them here. Um, and then here is your special order. So like things that maybe you got for pre-ordering, or things like that, and they're kind of stuck here. Things that Bungie gives you as gifts or whatever. Those will be stuck here. And the cool thing about this is that you can access them with any of your characters. So if you have one of each character, you can get all of these on every character. So that's cool. Um, Over here is our best friend, Mr. Rahul. Um, if you're new to the game, you're lucky because he's a little cooler than he used to be. Um, if you do those Vanguard playlists like we talked about in the previous video, and you get a bunch of engrams, you can level him up. And I mean, it takes quite a while. I mean, mine's a level 46, but I mean, it takes a bit. But once the more engrams you get and you use, the quicker he'll go up, and then he'll give you a prize, or like a little gift every time you rank him up, and that you can get from the postmaster. And sometimes those can be legendary engrams. Now, sometimes those don't always turn into what the engram says, but it can be helpful, whether it's strange coins or motes of light or whatever. So those are definitely good things to work on. I always want to get engrams. There's really no reason in ever buying these, so don't ever do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth your money, and it doesn't rank him up at all. I mean, a little bit, but not nearly enough. So that's Rahul. This is the weapons guy up here, and the gunsmith. And really, the only thing you need to come up here for is these right here, these two things. Um, this is your heavy ammo synthesis and your special ammo synthesis, and those are helpful for when you're in the raids, or when you're in the strikes, and you're low on ammo, or they're just not dropping. I mean, because that happens. So you definitely want to have some of these on backhand, just in case you start to run out of ammo. And each time you use one, it's a 5-minute cooldown. So be wise with it. Give it. Um, you're gonna have to give it some time, buy some time, in order to make it work. So make every hit count, so that way you're not out of ammo completely. All right. So bounties. As far as I'm concerned, bounties are super important. They do a lot of different things. One, they'll level up whatever is equipped. So whatever needs levels, like all this stuff in here, whatever needs to be leveled up, that's what bounties will do. They'll give you the XP you need to level these up. So that's one good thing about them. Another good thing about them is they give you Vanguard Rep, which is good for the Vanguard getting their stuff. And every time you increase their reputation after 3, I believe you'll get something from the postmaster. I mean, the other day I think I got a gun from them. So they give you different things, strange coins or whatever. Um, and then I think after 3 you start getting commendations. Now what the commendations are for is when you come down here to your Vanguard trainer. Now mine's the hunter. There's also the warlock and the titan. Um, so just to show you who they are, you got your Ikora Ray. She's the warlock. You've got Cade. He is the hunter trainer, and then Zavala, Commander Zavala. He's the Titan trainer. So um, these are the guys that you need to rank up that Vanguard. Now I see my rank is 15. That's a lot higher than I thought. Um, and it takes a while. I mean, it really does. Lots of bounties, and the strikes. It's just those are the best way to do it. There's really no way around it. But once you get the Vanguard accommodations, this is the armor and stuff that you can buy if you haven't been lucky enough to get it through a drop. So it's definitely worth it to do it, because if you haven't gotten it through a drop, this will at least get you on your way. You know, to get your level up so that you can go and raid and get the better gear. So, okay. Now every week, Friday to Sunday. So Friday from restart to Sunday to restart, a guy named Zur, XUR, comes in, and he has exotic stuff, tons of exotic stuff to buy, and now to upgrade to the newer level. So just to remind you, this is where you come in at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go show you in each area everywhere that I've ever seen Zur. So this part I'll probably just cut to each. Well, we'll probably just speed it up so that way you can kind of see. Alright, so over here, as you can see, I came down those stairs. I've seen him right here, and I've seen him over here. Those are the only two spots I've ever seen him over here, in this area. So it's a good possibility he could come over here. I mean, this looks like a place he would come, just kind of hiding over here in the corner, things like that. So just kind of be cautious and look for him. He's pretty easy to spot once you know what you're looking for. All right, so now we'll go back down to where the Vanguard are. Okay, so down here, I've seen him right here. He pops up right there, and he pops up right over here. So those are the two places in here. Maybe there's only two places. I've never thought about that. Because, yeah, in the next section there's only two spots too. So that's probably it. The two spots that I showed you in the other place, and then those two spots there. And then he actually is here this week. And I'll show you that spot last, just so that way we can go from there. So hold on a second. Watch where I'm going here. You go into the hangar, and then you got to kind of go down and around. Alright, so the other place that he comes down here is right there. He'll stand right in front of that shield, that Cabal shield right there. That's actually the first place I ever saw him. So it's kind of a longer walk, and I've only seen him there a few times. But that is one of the spots. And then the last and final spot that I've seen him is up here. And he actually is there today. You can see that guy right there is talking to him. So we'll go and look at him, and I'll show you what he can do for you.
Guardian.
Alright, so sometimes you're going to get like exotic bounties. If you get the expansion, you get an urn from him that you have to go do some stuff on. And so it's kind of important to try to get that stuff done as soon as you get it, because he's gone on Sunday. If not, you have to wait a week. So anyway, you'll see up here, this is the stuff that he's selling. And like that's for a Titan class, that's for my class, that's for the Warlock. This is an exotic handgun, which this one is very popular in the Crucible. So if you want to play Crucible, that's definitely one to get. I already have that one. I haven't leveled it up completely yet. So if you like Crucible, that is a popular one amongst hunters. Exotic shards, those are used on the final upgrade of an exotic weapon that you need an exotic shard. You can see it right there, and it's just on that final one. So for any exotic weapon that you're upgrading, you definitely want an exotic shard. And then sometimes right here he'll have an engram, an exotic engram that you can buy and take to Master Rahool. And I believe, if I remember right, there's something like 23 strange coins, or no, 23 motes of light, which is this stuff right here. And that's pretty much all I ever use him on. He'll come with whatever engram that day, and that's you know, I'll buy a couple of them just to kind of see what we get. Also, you can break them down um, for their energy, or for the, gosh dang it, what's it called? The shards. Um, they send in shards, so that's always good to have. And then right here you can see these are upgrades. So since the expansion, they've given us the opportunity to come in and actually upgrade our weapons, which is cool. So you know, because all that time that we put into them to get them, you know, we thought that maybe we would just be out, but instead they give us an option to upgrade them. Now, this isn't to say that as soon as you upgrade this, it's going to be fully upgraded. You actually have to start all over. So that means like on this weapon, if I had it fully upgraded and then I upgraded it to the new version, which I'm pretty sure this is the new version, but if I had the older version and I wanted to upgrade it to the new version, I'd have to redo all of this. So um, that's what happens. But it's worth it because then you don't have to, you know, wait for it to pop back up from some other spot again. Um, and then down here you have all your different telemetries. Now these once you activate these will help uh, every time you kill stuff, finish missions, things like that. It'll just increase the amount of XP that go towards that particular thing. So like this one, scout rifle, shotgun, sniper rifle. These drives here are to add to your sparrows to make them a little bit faster and give them a little bit more durability. And then you can buy a heavy ammo synthesis. Don't do this; it's not worth it. Keep your strange coins because you never know what he's going to have. So it's definitely worth it to keep those. Go buy that from the weapons master. Um, all right. So one final thing. With Vanguard marks, you can only have 200 total. So once you get to 200, you cannot gain any more. Um, and that being said, within a week, you can only gain 100. So once you get to 200, you don't want to do anything that'll give you Vanguard marks if you have 100 left. You know, if you still have some left to get in your 100, because it's just kind of a waste. So when you get to that point, because most likely you'll need either, you know, relic iron, spin metal, the helium filaments, or the spirit bloom. And if you do, come to this guy. He's the Vanguard quartermaster, or you can go to this guy, and both of them sell the same stuff. As far as the materials go, I mean, they sell, like, he sells more crucible type weapons, but they both do the material exchange. And basically, what that is you like this guy, you'll give him 10 crucible marks, and he'll give you 20 of one of the materials that you need. The other guy, same thing, but he'll use the Vanguard marks. So, so that's nice if you don't want to go farm it. Keep watching these videos, though. I will show you a great place for spin metal, decent place for relic iron, good places for both of these as well. About where to find the chests and just kind of the spots to look for. And if you don't believe me, give me a second and we'll switch screens.
Very important.
Alright, so this is my vault. And as you can see, I've got 1,000 spin metal sitting in my vault. Now, here's the reason why. Prior to one of the last updates, you could actually collect this material and sell it to those quartermasters and get Vanguard marks. For whatever reason, they took that away when they gave us the ability to buy said materials with Vanguard or Crucible marks. I don't understand this. I don't know why they did it. It doesn't make any sense because it's not like you could get more Vanguard marks than the 100 you're allotted every week anyway. So now I'm just stuck with a bunch of spin metal. Could I destroy it? Yes, but I'm kind of hoping they bring that back so I can just sell the crap out of this and not have to do very much work for a couple of weeks. So anyway, this just proves to you I can show you some really good spots for getting that stuff. And this is the vault area, just in case you didn't know that. To access your vault, and it's pretty easy. You know, go in here, you can access your stuff and put stuff away if you want to keep it, or switch it to other characters. You have one vault between the 3 characters, so you can come in here. Like I've got stuff in here for my Titan, and I've already taken everything out for my Warlock. So that's nice. You know, you can upgrade weapons. That's the other cool thing too. You can actually come in here and upgrade weapons. Or like if you've upgraded a weapon and you're done with it, you can put it in here, and then you can give it to one of your other characters, and they'll be able to use the upgrades. So that's kind of nice. Anyway, so that is the tower tutorial. If there's anything I missed, or if you have any questions, please subscribe. Or sorry, comment. Definitely subscribe though. Subscribe, like the channel, and then but definitely comment if you have any other questions or anything. If you think I missed something. Oh, Eris is up here. If you have the expansion, and she's another one for bounties. For the expansion. She's another one, a hard one to level up. I've got her up to 3.5. I need to get her to 4 to be able to do everything I want to do. But she's got all these bounties, and she's just a joy to work with. So anyway, she's the other one. But you definitely want, if you've got the expansion, once you get up to the level to work with her, definitely do the bounties every day, because you need to get that level 4 for sure to be able to get the shards and energy and stuff from her. So yeah, so that's the tower tutorial. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Keep watching our videos, and we'll be back with another one. Thanks.